Send button.
Hi, hello, namaste. This is Ramarao. You're watching Ramarao Damaraju YouTube channel. Please do subscribe my channel, like, comment, and share. Friends, with the help of Humanity Organization, I am giving information regarding groups in my channel. I thank Humanity Organization for giving me this opportunity to post these kind of videos in my channel. Thank you so much. If I talk about Humanity Organization, they are working for visual impaired persons. They are doing in 13 countries across the world. They are providing scribes for visual impaired. They are giving audio materials. They are giving study materials. They can provide you in any language like English, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, etc. with free of cost. They are not even expecting single paisa. So friends, encourage Humanity Organization and also my channel. Do subscribe my channel, like, comment, share. Thank you.
Send.
Learning about crafts. If you look around your home, you will find a number of things used every day that represent the heritage of Indian crafts. These may include an embroidered embroidered cushion cushon or pillowcase, a bamboo basket or chair woven with cane, a piece of jewelry jewellery, a durry duree or carpet, a stone bowl, a clay pitcher pitcher, or surahi surahee, or a lamp or diya, a mat or a broom, a hand woven sari. It is quite possible that one or more objects in this list has been replaced in your home by an industrial product. If that has happened, you can ask your parents about what they used before the modern object arrived. On the face of it, a broom or a mat, a shawl or a hand woven scarf may appear machine made. On the other hand, you can find nylon mats in the market made mechanically, which look exactly like hand woven straw mats. Unless you observe carefully, you may not see much difference between the two. However, there is only superficial similarity between an object made by a craftsperson and its copy made by a machine. When people talk about craftsmanship, they often have in mind machine made perfection. However, the kind of perfection a work of craftsmanship represents is quite different from the mechanical perfection of a mass produced object. The difference comes from the traces of individuality that you can find in a handcrafted object. These traces may look like marks of imperfection in comparison to the mechanically produced object. For instance, in a handmade bamboo fan, the surface may be rough in the part where the bamboo had a knot. The natural texture, TEXTURE, of the bamboo continues to live in a handmade fan. In a comparable plastic copy of the fan, the surface will be smooth everywhere and every fan will look identical. Contrary to this uniformity, each craft product is different, even if it looks similar to others. A hand-woven sari has no exact match, just as a handkerchief you make with your own hands is unique. UNIQUE. All traditional crafts are practiced in communities, not individually. The man or woman who practices a traditional craft inherits it from senior members of the community, usually while growing up in the family. The knowledge and skills involved in any craft are diverse, starting from basic knowledge about the material with which the craft is practiced, the tools with which it is made, to the numerous skills applied in order to transform the material into a work of aesthetic, AESTHETIC, beauty, and of daily use. Let us, for example, look at a pitcher or a flower pot. The material used for making it is the most basic and perhaps the oldest resource used for the practice of pottery as a craft. The right kind of clay is first collected, then cleaned and treated, and then turned into pots of desired shapes with the help of a potter's wheel. Once a pitcher is given shape, it is fired in a kiln, KILN, in order to make it strong. In each of these stages, numerous skills are involved. The potter must also maintain several levels of awareness while applying his skill in order to ensure that the end product has its basic, reliable quality and beauty. Beauty and use. Aesthetic beauty and usefulness need not be two separate qualities. In modern times, we sometimes feel that something to be used in everyday life need not be beautiful, or that something beautiful cannot be put to daily use. We assume that if an object is to be used frequently, it need not be delicate and graceful. This assumption is quite mistaken in the context of traditional crafts. The best way to understand why this is so is by making something with your own hands. Try making an object of daily use in your life as a student. If you have no experience of stitching and embroidery, you can still try to make a small bookmark by wrapping a small rectangular cardboard with a piece of cloth which has a design like a flower or a leaf embroidered on it. In order to make such a bookmark, you will need to take several decisions. Each decision will draw your attention in two directions. One, towards the choice of cloth, its color, the embroidery and its color. Two, towards your own likes and dislikes in these matters. When you start the actual cutting and stitching, you will go through a series of thoughts and emotions. You will feel pleased with yourself when the rectangular cardboard is wrapped up and stitched tightly with the cloth you have selected. You will feel somewhat irritated with yourself if one of the corners does not look as neat and angular, A-N-G-U-L-A-R, as the other three corners do. Ultimately, when the work is finished and the bookmark is ready, you will feel pleased with yourself in a strange sense. This is an example which can help you appreciate how craft products combine beauty with use. The imperfect piece of work will look so intimate that you will look at its blemishes, blemishes, like a blunt corner with affection. A sense of personal relation with the object in hand will give it in your eyes. A beauty that more perfect looking bookmarks made of metal and plastic may not have. The secret lies in the point that a craft product does not pretend to be perfect. It only aspires, A-S-P-I-R-E-S, to be perfect. This is what makes it so human. As human beings, we too can only aspire to be perfect in whatever we do, but we can never be perfect. Even the Taj, which is a great work of craftsmanship and is rightly regarded as one of the wonders of the world, is not perfect. If you visit the Taj and look at it carefully, you will find that it expresses a deep aspiration to be perfect, even as it reveals many examples where the individual sculptor, SCULPTOR, has left his own mark, which prevents the overall design from looking purely mechanical. The reason why craftwork is so satisfying may well be because it represents a deep urge, URGE, in us to reach higher and higher levels of perfection. What does the word perfection mean? Before we enter the world of different craft forms discussed in this book, let us think about the meaning we can give to the word perfection in the context of crafts. There are two ways in which we can proceed in this search. One is to reflect on the experience that working on a craft brings to us. The other way is to examine the outcome of our work and look for aspects of perfection in the product.